Let's now focus on the Zambian general elections, where opposition leader Hakainde Hichilema has been declared the winner in a landslide poll. He defeated President Edgar Lungu, who's been in office since 2015. Let's get the latest now from Father Alex Muyebe of the Christian Churches Monitoring Group. So they're an observer group to this election. Father, thank you very much for your time. So it's a landslide victory for the opposition leader. Has Edgar Lungu conceded defeat?
Yes, Sally. Edgar Lungu has conceded defeat. Of course, he left it until late, but the fact is that he has finally conceded defeat and congratulated Mr. Hichilema for having come out a winner in these elections, and is pledged to facilitate a smooth transition of power, as he put it.
You're part of the biggest local observer group led by churches. Have you any concerns about the way the poll has been conducted?
Sally, we have some concerns, but these concerns, we are looking at the whole electoral process. And this is the process begins with a number of events that took place long before the poll day, the election day. And these would include the registration, what we call mobile issuance of the NRC, which are national registration cards, which the process was marred by lack of transparency and also lack of consultative process with regards to getting the general public to know the schedule of where the registration of NRC was taking place. The process, of course, was left until late. But of course, also we did express some concern regarding what we called an announced mobile issuance of NRC, especially in the strongholds of the Patriotic Front, which was the party of the Edgar Lungu. And also, even there were two phases of this process. And the process itself, the first phase, concentrated largely in those strongholds of PF. And they were given more time than the second phase, which were concentrated in the rest of the provinces. And so that process, we considered it problematic in the sense that it was tilted in favor of the ruling party. And then the next phase of the electoral process was to do with the registration of the voters, the voter registration process, which took place throughout the country. And again, this also had some defects, some concerns, especially where the certain parts of the country or some provinces, we felt that they were not given equal share of the time for registration. And also there are other issues to do with the... Yes, please. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry to cut in. I just so what I'm hearing you saying is that there were some signs that the president's party, the Patriotic Front, may have tried to intervene and influence things. We also know that there was a social media blackout or an internet blackout at some point. But still, at the end of the day, am I right that you are comfortable that there wasn't enough interference to sway this vote? And are you happy with the result? You feel it is a free and fair election, all told?
We are happy with the results, and also we are happy with what happened on the poll day itself. The credit must be given to ECZ, which is the Electoral Commission of Zambia. They organized themselves, and the polling stations were opened on time. The polling stations had all the materials that were required, and also there is enough security in all the polling stations. And also the candidates themselves were allowed to have their monitors in all these polling stations. And also, even the independent monitors were allowed access to all the polling stations. So the election day process went very well, the voting itself, and as well as the counting. And so we, as far as the election day process, the election was free and fair. And of course, there were some complaints from the PF, which was the former ruling party, where they expressed some concerns that, in their opinion, the elections were not free and fair because the three provinces, they claimed that their monitors were not allowed in the polling stations.
Father, thank you so much. Sorry to jump in there, Father, because we just wanted to wrap up. But as you say, that outgoing President Edgar Lungu has in fact now conceded. So there are clearly some small issues, but it's good to hear that as an independent monitor, you're saying these elections were, on the whole, free and fair in Zambia. So it's going to be a new era with a new president. Thank you very much for your time this evening, Father Alex Muyebe of the Christian Churches Monitoring Group.